Food and Wine Festival, which runs from today until November 23rd, 2024. So the EPCOT Food and Wine Festival is one of the annual festivals that takes place at EPCOT here, and each year there are some new changes that they make, so I'm very excited to see some of the new marketplaces that they have, the new food offerings, and of course just check out everything that's going on for the festival today. The first thing I always do when I come into an EPCOT festival is I'm going to grab my passport. So this is going to have everything that is taking place for the festival laid out so that you can kind of take this along as your passport as you go around the park and check everything out. So we're going to check out everything that's in here, but one thing to know, important thing with this festival, is that this is included in the cost of your admission. So any access to any of the festival offerings you will have access to when you walk into the park, which is really nice. Alright, so let's check out the festival passport. And like I said, you're going to be able to grab this at the front of the park when you walk in. And if you forget to grab it, don't worry. There's going to be some of these throughout the park at different merchandise locations, when you go to any of the global marketplaces, all of that. So the festival passport, like I said, will have everything laid out for you. So it's going to start off with just kind of going over what are the main different pieces of the festival. So we have our global marketplaces, which there's over 30 of these, and these are going to be the booths where you can get food. So they call them global marketplaces for this festival, and I am super excited about many of them. I've been checking out the menus, which you can check out the menus before you come, but they will also be listed in the festival passport. So if you want to be surprised, you can always do that too. They will also list out some fun for kids of all ages. So this is something that we'll talk about a little bit later on when we check out a few different things, but there is a ton that you can do with kids for the festival. So this is of course food and wine. So you might be thinking, well, obviously my children are not going to be partaking in the wine and the beers, and they're picky eaters. So how are they going to be enjoying this festival? Disney has put together some cool scavenger hunts that you can do with the children. So that's a cool thing to do. Personally, as a kid at heart, I also will do that. So they're just fun to do for the whole family. There is also merchandise, of course. So this gives you where you can check out the merchandise. Creation Shop is always going to be a good spot to go look. So we will definitely head over there and check that out. But then it will also go into, like I said, all of the different menus that there are. And for any of my friends that have allergy concerns, you can scan this QR code and it will give you some information about allergy-friendly options. They will also list out the options that are plant-based, so that you can check those out too if you are eating plant-based as well. Other things that are going to be in here is, let's see. Oh my goodness gracious, where do we go? Okay. We need Emil's Fromage Montage. So this is one of the scavenger hunts that you can basically do as part of the global marketplaces. So there's going to be different menu items that you would need to purchase, try them out, and then you'll get a sticker that you're able to put in your passport. You can show your passport to the final location, and then you'll get a special treat for getting that completed. First things first we're gonna do is we're gonna head into the park, and I'm gonna head over to a merchandise location because I wanna pick up a gift card. So this is one of the things that I always like to do with the festivals, because it is very easy to spend a lot during the festivals, because you're not kind of just getting your whole meal at once. You're kind of doing, you know, little meals here and there. So it can add up super quickly. So what I like to do is I get a wristband gift card, and then it's super easy to pay at the different locations that I go to, and I know how much I'm going to spend in a day. So once I get to that point where I see I don't have any more money on my gift card, I'm done, and I know I'm not going to be overspending that way. So over here at Gateway Gifts, they do have the Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak, which is one of the scavenger hunts that they have for the festival. So it's $9.99, and you get a map and then some stickers, and then you're going to go around and you're going to find Remy at these different locations with one of these different food items, and you'll put the sticker on that location, and then you'll bring it back to their redemption locations, which I believe is World Travelers and Disney Traders. Here's the map laid out, so you can see that it's basically all going to be around World Showcase, and we do have Coastal Eats in Australia, Communicore Hall, so there's a few different locations that are outside of the World Showcase area, but we're going to hit them all, and then we're going to put our sticker on the location that we find. So wherever he has his carrot, we'll put that on there. And then I didn't see what the prize is this year, but last year it was a lunchbox, so super cute. They always have really good prizes. This is the first festival that Communicore Hall is actually open, so this will be interesting to see how they're using this space because this was really created to be used during the festivals. So you can see that they have some indoor booths here. They have macatizers over in this area, which is all different mac and cheese offerings, and then a bunch of different drinks. So you can see it's a pretty long line over here, but you are in the air conditioning, so kind of all works out. They also are using this space for the merchandise that they have, which of course we've got some Figment, nice colors this year. And I'm seeing a shirt that looks super cool. Let me see this one. Food and Wine Festival, and then this really cool art on the back. I'm not usually a tie-dye person, but I really do like that one. That's very cute. I love the art on it. So this is going to be over in Communicore Hall. So basically they have the merchandise over here, and then they'll have the macatizer stand outside of Communicore Hall, where they have Festival of Favorites. So this is a permanent stand that's always open, but they do have changing offerings here. So today what they have, or for the festival I should say, is kielbasa, potato pierogies, barbecue pork rinds, key lime tart, and then a number of different beverages, including a Chardonnay, which I may have to try that one, but it looks like there's some new offerings here too. I don't remember seeing the Cabernet before, so we may have to come back here and try that one out. So it is the first day of the festival, so it's a little bit more busy than it normally would be on an average Thursday in August or September. So if you're seeing lines and you're thinking, oh my gosh, that's super busy, it's only because it's the first day of the festival. So you get a lot of the people coming out to kind of be here for the first day, but it's nice to be here for, you know, the first day of the festival because you do get kind of like this excitement for it. But normally the lines are not terrible, and they're going to pick up kind of like a quick service would, where they'll pick up around meal times because people are, you know, stopping from doing attractions and things like that and heading over there. I would recommend not scheduling a table service dining reservation at EPCOT during this time because there's going to be so much food for you to kind of snack on around the world and around the park that doing a table service reservation is probably just going to feel like overkill. But if you do want to make sure that you do the Eat to the Beat concert series and you want to get that VIP seating, then you may want to do that because there is a dining program that you can do. So you can basically do a dining package where it includes your meal at one of the locations, sit down locations, and then also your VIP seating. So it's something to think about if that's really important to you. The first stop that we made is over here at Brewing. So this is in Odyssey, and I got the Impossible Chicken Tenders and then the Elderflower cider, and they're both really good. The Elderflower cider is a little sweet for me, but I'm not a big sweet person. But it is really good, nice and refreshing, and I love the Impossible Chicken Tenders. I headed over to Australia and I got the wine flight, which was only $7.50, and then this shrimp skewer. So I'm very excited to try this, but I was excited for all the wines that they had over there, and I love the presentation that they have too. So I would 10 out of 10 recommend the shrimp skewers from Australia and the wine flight if you are a wine lover. But now we are going to be on the hunt for Remy's because we have not found any of the Remy statues that are around in the different countries, and we need to do our Remy's hide and go seek. So we're going to do that, and we're probably going to check out some more food on the way. If you don't want to carry around a passport, there are going to be some of these signs around the park. So this has the whole map for the festival, and then obviously the corresponding global marketplaces and the festival offerings. And then you can always scan the QR code there, so you can see that on your phone. And then again, with those allergy-friendly options, if you scan that second QR code, you'll have that information as well. Over here across from the Germany and Alps global marketplaces are some different merchandise that I hadn't seen before. So this is a darker color, it's not the Figment ones. And oh my goodness, this hat is so cute. I may have to get that one. But these are over here. I haven't seen them in any other location. There's a really cute wine stopper with Spaceship Earth, and then of course you have the tray that you can use for your food and wine festival, where you put your wine or your drink, whatever, in that little spot there, and then you can use the plate. And of course Corksicle, because this festival is sponsored by Corksicle. Over here at the America Gardens Theater is where there is the Eat to the Beat concert series. So this is going to be each night of the festival. There's going to be a different performer. So tonight it's the Finesse Party Band. Tomorrow it's the Fray, and then you can see what it's going to be through September. But these do go on every night of the festival. So if you head over here, this is going to be pretty packed by the time the show starts. And over here by the Italy side is going to be where the standby entrance is. If you are interested in going to one of these shows, it's going to be 3 times each day. You probably want to try to get here at least half hour to 45 minutes in advance to get a seat. And if you do really want to make sure that you're able to see it and you have a good seat for it, you can do the dining package. So that's available at different locations, including same day is available over here at Regal Eagle. So if you don't want to do a table service, you just want to do a quick service, you can head over here, and I believe it's about $36 per adult, and that will include your meal as well as seating in the VIP area, which the line is going to be over in the Japan side, and then you'll have your seating, of course, in the front here. So I got a little crazy at Morocco, and I got the bread service that they have, or the bread dippings. There's 3 different sauces there, and then the pistachio cake and the cider flight. So I'm excited to try all these. I have always seen this pistachio cake and never gotten it, so I'm excited to see how that is. And then I always love a good bread with dips. You really can't go wrong. And really, a cider flight. There were such cool ciders that they had there. There was a mint one, so I'm excited to try that and see how that is. So it's raining now, so we are in World Traveler. We returned our Remy's Hide and Go Squeak, and we were able to get a bowl. So there's 4 different choices, and we got Figment, and it says foodie at heart, and it has a little figment on it. So that is going to do it for our day at the Food and Wine Festival at EPCOT. If you have any questions, or if you've been to the Food and Wine Festival, be sure to leave a comment below. And as always, like, follow, and if you're looking to plan a Disney vacation, be sure to reach out to K&B Travel at all the information below.